Are you ready?
Well, I have to say I'm a bit nervous. This is my first big interview, so I hope I don't say something stupid. I guess I'm just someone who's trying to turn real emotions into music. Everything else is still being figured out along the way. I'm 23. I live in Cape Town, and honestly, most of my life revolves around music. As long as I can remember, it's always been there. Even as a kid, I was either singing around the house or pretending I was on stage somewhere. I'm pretty sure there were days my parents wished I'd just take a day off.
When did you realize music wasn't just a hobby?
Well, there wasn't one big moment. It happened slowly. Every time I wrote another song, it became harder to imagine doing anything else. I've had regular jobs too, but I don't think I was ever really made for the whole 9-to-5 thing. My very first job, do I want to tell this? It was actually at a burger restaurant, flipping burgers. Yeah, I'd say almost every song starts with something I've actually experienced. It doesn't mean every single lyric happened exactly like that because sometimes you have to shape a story. But the emotion is always real. That's the part I never want to fake. If I don't believe what I'm singing, I don't think anyone listening will either.
If I'm honest, I still feel you when the lights go down. If I'm honest,
What inspires you the most?
Probably the little things. I think people expect some dramatic story, but most of my ideas come from really ordinary moments, like a conversation with a friend, something I see walking down the street, or a memory that suddenly comes back for no reason. Something people don't know about me. That's a good question. I think people probably assume I'm confident because they see the videos, the photos, or me performing. But honestly, I'm actually quite shy when I meet new people. I'm not usually the loudest person in the room. It takes me a little while to feel comfortable around people I don't know. Once I get to know someone, I'm completely different. But those first few minutes,
Are you an overthinker?
yeah, I think so. My brain doesn't really have an off switch. I'll replay conversations, imagine different versions of how they could have gone, and somehow convince myself I sounded weird, even when everything was probably completely fine. I overthink pretty much everything. Like I'll send a text, put my phone away, and then 5 minutes later I'm wondering if I should have worded it differently. It's exhausting sometimes.
Do you ever get nervous before releasing a song? And what do you hope people take away from it?
Every single time, so yes. You spend months living with a song, changing little details, listening to it over and over, and then one day it suddenly belongs to everyone else. That's always a little scary because you never really know how people are going to connect with it. But I don't expect everyone to hear the exact story I was telling. I just hope they find a piece of their own story somewhere in the lyrics. I think that's when a song really starts to belong to the listener.
3 a.m. and I'm wide awake, phone lighting up my face. Same old thoughts I try to shake, but they never really fade. Got a voice in my head says stay the same. Don't risk it, don't break. But there's something I can't ignore, and it's getting hard to fake.
Of course, I'd love to play sold-out shows one day. I think every artist dreams about hearing an entire crowd sing the lyrics back to them. That would be pretty incredible. But I also know those moments don't just happen overnight. But I think the hardest part is being patient. We live in a world where everyone expects success instantly, but building something real takes time. I'd rather grow slowly and know the people listening are there because they genuinely connect with the music. Although if someone called tomorrow and said, "Hey, we've got a world tour and a couple of stadium shows for you," I'd probably be packed in about 10 minutes.
Are you romantic?
Well, yeah, I think I am. I'm just not very good at showing it in big dramatic ways. I think it's the little things that matter, like bringing your favorite coffee without being asked, or just making someone laugh after they've had a bad day. That means a lot more to me than some big romantic gesture or an expensive dinner. Well, don't get me wrong. I love a candlelit dinner too. I'm definitely not saying no to that. But I think real romance is in the everyday stuff. The big gestures are amazing, but they should be the bonus, not the foundation. I don't know, now I sound old, right? Yeah, I do enjoy working out. For me, it's about, well, just feeling good. Going to the gym clears my head. It's one of the few places where I can completely switch off for a while. I'm not counting every single calorie, but I try to eat healthy. But that doesn't mean I never eat pizza. Life would be pretty boring without pizza. Or burgers, or Mexican food. I do miss eating real Mexican food.
So, what's next for Matteo Klein?
Hopefully a lot more music. I feel like I'm only just getting started. There are many songs I still want to release, places I want to play, and people I hope I'll get to meet along the way. I honestly have no idea what the next few years are going to look like. I kind of like that. I guess we'll just have to find out together.